time. And I want to invite our next speaker, who is there now.
Thank you very much, guys. So I'm as a tradition without any presentation, but I have brought here a book which I also want to present to you. The book author is Nikolai Kozlov, and the name of the book is The Success Formula or a Philosophy of the Efficient Man. I want to ask you, every one of you, do you have a plan for your month or year or 5 years? Are there any people here who know? One guy, yeah. Second guy, 3, yeah, 4. Oh no, that doesn't count. when I say plan, it is written plan, yeah? No. I go to Sri Lanka. No, that doesn't count. So, and a few days ago we have a speaking club about business. And we have a little talk about business and efficiency. And how do you think, what is the relation between business and efficiency? How do you think?
Business should be efficient.
If you have a plan, you are more efficient.
Okay, planning is very important in business, and you have to
I've got something to say in my opinion. So efficiency means that you can do much more at a time. So
yeah, efficiency. So you're having a plan, you're doing much more in less time. You're limited in resources, as we know, in business. So this author says that look at your life as if it is business. You have particular resources. You have your body, your skills, your time. So when people go to work, they say, oh, I work for 8 hours, I made so much money, and then they come home, they're speaking on the phone for 3 hours, losing their time, wasting it like that. And they're watching movies, they're watching TV, and that doesn't mean anything. How do you think? If they would approach to business with that, would it work?
no,
So,
if they can't even approach English learning.
Yeah, they can't approach nothing, because I guess all of us have heard things like time management, efficiency, and I know that, but I don't do that. So that's kind of weird. So this author, and I really feel that you should read this book. It is available on the web. It is free for reading. So this author says that I'm a smart guy, so he sees the world like a system. The more people will start to live efficient, the more goods, products, and services they will do. And it will be better for him. So he just said that it is free online, so read it.
I think it's very efficient, but not very happy.
Happy? I think that's a philosophical rather question, but if you are efficient, you are reaching your goals. And reaching your goals, actually, I think it's pretty nice.
You can be nervous, all but storm in your
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah, okay.
It's only my
It's very precious, by the way. Yeah, we see a businessman. He's having lots of money. He's driving a good car, but he had losses in his family. He had huge headaches. He's almost exhausted. Is he efficient? Not really. Because if he would think, oh, I need to get some rest because I wouldn't have this any longer. So one day he just will have a heart attack, die, and all that stuff will gone. So it's not really efficient. If you are not happy, you're doing something wrong. So I'll give you some principles which are given in this book, very strongly, strictly written and easy to understand. I'll make some grammar mistakes, so watch out on purpose to be attentive. So the first principle, yeah, that's kind of escape way. It's a system. Whole world is a system. We are the part of the system. And each person is one detail in it. For example, we have a man. He's a good man and he makes, for example, some sports. He's skiing, and he's very famous. Oh, he skis very good. And there is a guy in Africa. he's hunting deers, and he's very good in it, but no one knows him. Why? He is in a different system. That system where the skiing is great, and do not really appreciate that man's hunting. For example, I know lots of sportsmen, like fighters says, oh, box is cool, yeah, chess sucks. And I say, do you know that in Africa there is a sport of throwing ants with your mouth on the length. So one guy is throwing ants like in 70 meters, and he's a star there. Oh, he is there. And if they see boxing, for example, they think, oh, that's stupid, just hitting another person in the head. So we should look on the things like in system in general. And if you're working in some system, you should know the rules of that system. But also, this rule of system has another side, that you should look over the situation. For example, I'm making a shop business, yeah? I'm making my shop, and today a guy went to my shop and he just forgot his wallet, let's say. There was an option, I will take it, yeah, I will have a little bit money, a little bit cash, but if I will not look through the system, like he will say, oh, I left my wallet, he will come, where's my wallet? I say, no, I don't know, okay. And he will say to his friend, guys, I've lost wallet here, I think that guy stole it. And they will not go to my shop. So, you should look further on the results of your actions. The second principle is the principle of result. Result. Why it is so important? We know lots of trainings, seminars, lections, and we all read books, we try to learn, but the main question there, what is the result? If a guy is going to some seminar and I ask him, what will you achieve? Why are you going there? And he says, oh, I'm interested in some question. I say, okay, and then what? I'll be smarter. Like, that is not a result. Businessman is interested not in a work to be done, like I'm a businessman, I need that wall to be broken. I don't really care how would they do that. I'm interested in wall is gone. So that's a result. If you do anything, like reading a book, you should know, I'm reading this book, for example, speed reading, and I will achieve that kind of results. You have read it, yeah, okay, you look, can I read fast now? No? You have made a mistake, so you should change your plan. So it is very important to have a result at the end of your action. The third principle is foregoing leadership. It sounds a little bit fancy, but I'll make it clear. He said that if you're going to succeed, you shouldn't orientate on people like ordinary. You shouldn't look on the result they have now. You should look further, to live in tomorrow. For example, yesterday I had a meeting, there were lots of designers, web designers, and they were talking about trends. So one speaker said, if you're making today's websites, you're already lost. You should make the websites of tomorrow with the design that is on the edge. So then you will have the results. If you're making some websites like from 90s, no one will buy it really, so you're a bad designer then. And I thought, yeah, that's a really good idea. You should look further, like on the first edge of our sciences and so on. So the next principle is future orientated. When you are making your goals, for example, you're thinking about what it will be in future. And you know that in Russian language we have two words. I will say them in Russian, like почему и зачем. These words in English are why or what for. these two words have a deep, deep distinguished meaning. Like, why? You are the result of some actions. You're facing them. Oh, that's why I should do that. And what for I should do that. You're looking forward. You're orientated in future. So you think, aha, that for I. For example, this author also said that in post-Soviet states, the payment for their workers are paid for the job. And other big amount of money or small amount of money, it is for your job. In America and in Europe, in big companies, money are paid to make this person continue working there. So high top qualified personnel, they think they don't have enough money. They're just making an environment for them to stay, to work, to make things. So that's a great difference between what for, and why. So the next one is responsibility. You know, always there's a saying that you should be responsible, you should do that. And what is responsibility? First of all, responsibility is for everything. Yeah, it sounds harsh, yeah? For example, I've been robbed. You're responsible for that. And the person, why? There was a robber. Hey, look at the clock. It was like 11 p.m. You're working like dark streets, etc. You do not know Kung Fu. So, really, you should do that or buy a gun. If you had a gun, maybe, huh? Do you want to rob me? No? Okay, I knew that. So, the result of any action of your or someone's bad boyfriend's behavior, of your
Since I responsibility for his small,
yeah.
but it's very bad for me. I can't sleep. My head is.
Hey,
Villains are enemies of people, like human beings.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's bad for you, and you have problems.
And I can't train because I have this smile and so on.
Okay, that's a cool example. I've had.
Who is responsible?
You are responsible. Why? It is, yeah, you can go and kick their asses. If you smoke one more, I'll kill you. Okay? So that's an option. You can call the fireman.
But it's three girls.
Oh.
And
Three girl. You should
They try to keep your attention.
That's a question. Should I do anything, or should I blame everyone except me? That's not the question. So you should make something. You should act. You should think over
What act?
Oh, that's not for me. It's your responsibility.
It's just a blah 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 about responsibility. You
Okay, take an axe and kill him. Really? Yeah, it would help, but it will not like assist the result. But that will help, really. So the second 2 points, I think I'm running out of time.
The same question about each of you.
Okay, you can ask me any question after the lecture, and we will talk about it really. So that was a cool question. You heard how people are hard to take that. So I'm responsible. I don't want to be really. So the principle of higher efficiency.
For example, I waste your time, maybe all
Yeah.
time.
Now
You can't, and you can't do nothing. Because it's, what is your responsibility in this?
Mine, that I cannot stop talking you for a second. So that's my responsibility. For example, yeah.
Because of this, I can say I will kill you if you.
Yeah, pretty much. that also will do. That's the time when I made lots of mistakes. So we
No grammar mistakes.
No? Yeah, cool. So higher efficiency. Efficiency. Lots of things you should do in a short terms. You should know your resources. So your skills are resources too. And seventh, and he says that it's cool. It's cooperation. And the intergalactic win-win. So we should really feel bad about all over the world are getting wars between themselves because there are lots of highly educated people in every state, and when they're developing nuclear weapon against each other, instead of making some pure diseases stuff and do science, that's are not cool. And cooperation. We are social animals, and we should cooperate with each other to create more goods, more stuff, and to understand. You know, these are very connected system. Cooperation in system. So we are all one. So if some guy in Africa will make a cure from cancer, it will affect us really. So we're the great system, and we should work only by win-win. So thank you very much. I hope you will read this book. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you so much, David. And yeah, actually he has a point, and it is really connected with our speaking law, because if you act here, you just making some result after. Yeah. If you do not,
Everybody wins.
everybody wins. Yeah. And yeah.